Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Yesterday was a very exciting day for Call of Duty all around. Of course, the secret Call of Duty 2020 crates were revealed, which ultimately led to the screen you guys are seeing here, and we'll talk more about this a bit later on into the video. But the fun continues today as Modern Warfare and Warzone got yet another new update. The first update of Season 5 actually. So, as always, it is Tuesday, and that means it's update day, and we've got quite a bit of new content to cover. So, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new to the channel, or if you happen to be a part of the 64% of viewers who are not already subscribed, we are always covering the latest Call of Duty news, updates, leaks, intel, you name it, you're gonna find it right here. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. Now, getting into today's update, because last week we saw the launch of Season 5, as expected, this week's update is definitely a lot smaller. In fact, there is no upfront download for this one, no copying if you're on PlayStation 4. Everyone's hard drives can take a sigh of relief, and this update is just going to be a smaller game settings change, so basically it is automatically installed whenever you go to play the game next. So, starting things off over in multiplayer, first and foremost, the free multiplayer event is still going on. That'll be coming to a close tomorrow, August 11th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So if you are trying to rank up any weapons a bit faster, if you need to unlock the bruen or the grau or basically anything else, definitely jump on and grind out some games over the next day or so. Now, we do also have a brand new mode that debuted this week as well, known as Bare Bones, and of course, we saw this on the Season 5 roadmap, and if you've played some older Call of Duty games, I'm sure you are familiar with it too. Basically, Bare Bones is just straight up gunfights. There are no kill streaks, and this year there's also no field upgrades, and then there's no perks too, so literally, it is just you and your gun. It is very basic, obviously, so if you're looking for just some straight up raw gameplay, Bare Bones is definitely the place to be. Then, as far as the other modes go for this week, we also see that we've got Quick Play, as always. We've got Ground War, and I believe that's just the standard version of the mode there. We've got Gunfight 3v3, and I think this is the Blueprints version of the mode going off of yesterday's blog post. Then we have Hardcore Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirmed in there too, and it's not too often we actually see some playlists just for the hardcore fans, but that is actually on the main menu this week, and it's not locked behind the Quick Play filter or anything like that. So if you are a hardcore fan, or if you just want to grind out some camo challenges like headshots or long shots, that's definitely going to be a very solid playlist for that. Also, as far as the Weekend Warfare playlist goes for the free-to-play Warzone players or anyone who wants to jump into it, according to the blog post from yesterday, this should actually be Shoot the Ship now, so shipment and shoot house with a variety of modes. So honestly, that's not a bad place to grind out some games either. Now, moving on into the store for this week, we do have a few new featured bundles here as always, and the first bundle we have is going to be the Executive Armorer bundle, and this one is available for 2,400 COD points, and this features the gold skin for Mace that we saw back in the Season 5 trailer. Then it's got a gold assault rifle blueprint, this one is for the grau and it's actually got gold tracers. Then it also has an SMG blueprint, I think for the Fennec, and this one also has gold tracers too. Then we also see this bundle has a melee blueprint, a charm, a sticker, and finally an operator quip. Then we also have the Poison Dart bundle, and this one goes for 1,400 COD points and features an assault rifle blueprint and an SMG blueprint, both of which actually have some really cool camos on them. Then it's also got a calling card and an emblem to round things out. Then getting into Warzone this week, we actually didn't see any major changes here initially. As of right now, the playlists are actually still Battle Royale quads, trios, duos, and then we also have solo stimulus active too, alongside Mini Royale, which is basically just 75 players on a smaller section of the map. This is actually a super hectic mode. The zones usually are a lot smaller than what you'd have for 75 players in the regular mode, so there's a lot of action here, definitely very fast paced. Then finally, we've got Plunder quads if you want to change things up there. Now, we're not sure if we're going to see any other playlist updates this week for Warzone. Usually we see a new LTM update go live on Thursday or even Friday sometimes. However, at least as of right now, Infinity Ward has not announced anything regarding that. Now, today's update also included some pretty interesting backend changes, as there was actually some weapon tuning involved in this update. But as far as the general fixes go first, here they fixed an issue with the explosive rounds on the Rytech still being active in the CDL modes. They fixed an issue with the armory, and also an issue with the shooting range trial. Then for the weapons, on the FAL, they apparently increased the headshot damage. I'm not sure if that's a typo or not. Increasing the headshot damage would imply that's a buff, and obviously, that is the last thing the FAL needs right now. but then they also reduce the near damage, as limbs and lower torso shots are always going to be a 3-shot kill now. On the Holger 26, they actually increased the damage range and they increased the ADS speed. On the Bruen Mark 9, they reduced the overall damage range. And then on the M91, they increased the near damage and also the ADS speed too. So basically, this update nerfed the Bruen and the FAL overall and buffed a few lesser used LMGs too. Okay, so post-edit Zach here. Hey, hi, how you doing once again? After playing with these guns a bit, specifically the Bruen and the FAL, just gonna be honest, the nerfs don't really feel all that significant whatsoever. The Bruen is definitely still a spicy meatball, and the FAL is just slightly less dominant up close, but it can still fry too. So unfortunately, I don't think these nerfs are really all that game-changing. Also, Ashton Williams mentioned over on Twitter that another update will be going live in the future, and that's going to fix the graphical corruption issue on weapons, the play again option not working, and even more. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, Warzone could actually be changing here pretty soon, and we know that because it seems the Warzone map actually ties into the latest Call of Duty 2020 teaser. So of course, yesterday was huge for Call of Duty 2020. Oddly enough, we still did not get a name for the game, so it could still be Call of Duty Black Ops, Black Ops Cold War, just Black Ops. We still don't know that, but we do know that 1, the game is going to have a massive connection to some of the previous Black Ops games, and 2, we are going to learn a lot more about the game come this Friday, August 14th. So long story short, the various slides that we saw featured inside of the crates that certain YouTubers got showed off a handful of maps and also a handful of codes. These maps included places like New York, Moscow, Tokyo, Paris, and also London, and it just so happens that on the map Summit in Black Ops 4, there is a series of clocks that feature those exact cities, and those clocks line up with a certain set of ciphers that were on some of those slides. Then, to go alongside that, inside of the main building on Summit, the map actually got an update earlier on in the week, and the screens inside turned on that featured various target images. And when you look at the one that Treyarch specifically posted on their Instagram, and you go ahead and line it up with the ciphers, you got the hint of turn 11 white, which refers to a match of chess. Now, conveniently enough, the other ciphers were decoded and the phrase found there was "Bish you were here," which actually is the name of a famous chess match that took place between Boris Spassky and Robert James Fischer in 1972. And on the 11th turn, a pawn took out a pawn, or in chess terms, pawn takes pawn. So, after a bit of research, the website pawntakespawn.com was discovered, and lo and behold, Activision owns the site. And on it, we see a brand new teaser that features an empty TV, definitely an older TV, a map in the far back right that looks a lot like the Warzone map. In fact, it is the Warzone map, but it is actually a bit different. On this, some of the names that you can see, they're not super visible and you can't actually read exactly what they say, but they are definitely not in the same place. And also the colors are a bit different too, so I'm not sure if that's just the lighting in this room or if the Warzone map is actually going to become a bit more vibrant or something like that. But regardless, it does seem like this teaser has to do with the Warzone map in some way, shape, or form. Then in the top left, we've got a different picture, and this one features some airplanes dropping some bombs and also some cars exploding, and I believe this is an older Activision game called Chopper Command. And most importantly, we see the text of 08-14 or August 14th, and the time of 12 o'clock. And apparently Activision told Noah J that this teaser, or whatever is happening on August 14th at 12 o'clock, is just another step in the overall Easter egg. Now, I know a lot of people were thinking and also hoping that this was going to be the official reveal for Call of Duty 2020, but it doesn't look that way now. And instead, this TV is going to play something, and presumably that's going to lead us to another step in the Easter egg. And honestly, who knows how long exactly this is going to go on for? Is this going to be a 3-part Easter egg? Is it going to be a 5-part Easter egg? As of now, we've got no clue whatsoever, but as we gain new information, you guys already know we're gonna have it right here on the channel, so stay tuned for that intel. Anyways, with all of that being said, that is effectively what changed in the first Season 5 update for Modern Warfare and Warzone, alongside all the new info we have on the Call of Duty 2020 Easter egg, and that is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date with the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, leaks, and pretty much everything in between, feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. That way you'll always know whenever I upload a new video. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code WHosImmortal on all Scuff, G Fuel, Control Freak, and Respawn products. All of those links can be found in the description below, and once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.